Hello everyone and welcome to another battle report on the Rogue Dice. Today I'm joined by Sam. It's been a while, but me and Sam are going to have a battle report, and it's the classic. It's the Blood Angels versus the Necrons. It was a classic for us anyway.
I think it was the first game on the channel, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. So my list is a battalion, and my HQ choices are, I have a captain in Gravis armour.
Standard.
So he has the Mask of Visage, which is the -1 to hit in combat, and he turns off Obsec, which is really good. I think it's 3-inch. We'll double check when we're playing. It's 3 or 6-inch, but we'll double check. His Warlord trait is the one that gives objective secure to himself and then units. And I've spent a CP to give him a second Warlord trait, so then he has the Gift of Foresight.
Oh, of course.
Because the stratagem in the Blood Angels book, it has to be a Blood Angels Warlord trait. So I do the Space Marine one because it's just good because it doubles up on the Mask of Visage.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. It's like, oh, I'll turn your Obsec off, but then everything near me gets it, which is important. You'll see why in my list. You'll see why it's very important that I give everything Obsec.
Oh, no.
Because it's going to be interesting. Following that up, we have a Primaris Chaplain.
Nice.
So, oh, sorry, before we do though, the Primaris Captain has been upgraded to a Chaptermaster. So pay the points for that. The Primaris Chaplain also has points upgraded for the Master of Sanctity.
Of course.
And then he has, obviously, the reroll all failed hits in combat because that comes standard.
Yeah.
And then he's also got the +2 to charge.
Nice.
Because we all love that one. And he gets an extra one, so the +1 to hit and shooting.
That won't be as important, I don't think, in your list.
No. I've got a little bit of shooting, but the only thing you'd really put it on is a Redemptor, which, to be fair, is the it's the only thing I ever put it on normally.
For some reason I always forget that Redemptor's a core.
Space Marines, everybody. Space Marines! And then he CP spent on him as well, because he then also has the Icon of the Angel, which means I reroll all failed charges for all units. They don't even have to be core.
Amazing.
Which is ridiculous.
So most of them are getting a +2 to the charge.
And rerolling. Yeah. It's going to be good. There's a lot of choppy in this list, you'll see.
You're a Blood Angel, so
yeah,
it's a bit expected, isn't it?
And then we have a brand new model that I've not run yet. So he's Sangreave Priest.
Very nice.
So it is a Primaris Apothecary. And unfortunately you can't get a Primaris Sangreave Priest. They're the mini Marines still.
Yeah.
But I like the Primaris Apothecary model, and obviously it's Primaris Force, so I'm just using a Primaris Apothecary.
I don't think anybody will mind.
And it is not allowed. It's been disqualified instantly. I want to bring back my Blade Guard. So obviously he's been upgraded.
Yeah.
To whatever the Sangreave Priest one is. Can you remember?
Chief Apothecary is the...
Is it just Chief Apothecary? It is.
A different name.
He has, and he's got the CP spent on him to give him the Selfless Healer.
Yes.
So, yeah, stratagem. For the battle, my strategy literally is, you see, I'm going to hunker down with all my Blade Guard, which we'll get to shortly.
You have been missing the resurrection.
Oh yeah, it's so key for Marines. So I can bring one back if one dies. I've got the Shrug.
A 3-wound Blade Guard as well. Just bring one of them back for free.
2 up save, 4 up invulnerable.
Bonkers.
It's gonna be interesting. But that's my HQ. So onto my troops. Nice and simple. We've got 2 5-man Assault Marine squads.
Nice.
Both the sergeants, they're not modelled with them, but they have power swords because I had 10 points spare.
Cool.
And it's 5 points each, so I just did it.
It's not.
So my next troop choice is 2 6-man intercessor squads, so they're going to be my objective holders.
Of course.
And literally their whole purpose is just to sit on my backfield objectives or help push up onto another objective while one holds it. Get me the points. Points win prizes,
Absolutely.
So you need those points.
I assume you've given them the Stalker Bolt rifles?
No, I haven't. I've kept the regular rifles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kept the regular rifles this time.
Okay.
And then, the main meat and potatoes on my list, because it's where the most points are, it's the elites. We have 3 squads of Blade Guard. We have a 5-man squad. We have a 4-man squad and a 4-man squad. I was nearly really bad at maths then.
Nearly.
But that's 13. Is that correct? You're the mathematician.
That is correct.
Mathematics, everyone. I've done it. It's a lot of Blade Guard.
It is a lot of Blade Guard.
I love the models. They're my favourite Space Marine unit out of all the new stuff they've got. They're beautiful. So I had the basic Indomitus ones, and then I've got a couple more boxes of the multi-part ones. So yeah,
they look incredible.
They look so good.
And I watch a lot of battle reports, and I have not seen anybody run that many Blade Guard yet.
It's going to be interesting.
So I think it's going to be dirty.
I think if I can be obnoxious like I can be, it's going to be a pain to shift.
Yes.
A huge pain. You're going to have to put so much firepower into them.
Yeah. I think I've counted it slightly. You'll see when I go through my list, but it's very scary.
Yeah.
It's very, very scary. And I think it's going to look incredible.
Oh, it's going to look so good.
Just 13 tanks charging up the field,
stomping forward,
chopping stuff in half,
securing that middle ground,
with a shield,
getting all them points, just hunkering down, board control. I quite like having a lot of board control and just setting out like my stall and being like, what are you gonna do?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around me and go elsewhere. You're gonna have to try and take it off me. So
yeah,
I quite like I feel like board control is really important in 9th.
100%.
With how the objectives and stuff work.
Definitely.
And then we have a Redempted Dreadnought, full Gatling, because why would you ever leave home without one? They're ridiculous. They're so good.
All of my lists have 2 in now, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Both Gatling as well.
No, 1 Gatling, 1 plasma.
1 plasma.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Dark Angel's going to take some plasma.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then we have a 10-man Death Company squad. So not only did I manage to fit 13 Blade Guard in, I managed to fit in 10 Death Company intercessors, which
and
is
10 Assault Marines.
Yeah.
There's a lot of infantry. And I don't have many guns.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then to round out the list, we have 1 heavy support choice, and that is a Gladiator Reaper. This is my 3rd time using him. Hopefully, 3rd time lucky, because he's been a bit subpar in the first 2 games. My first game, he died turn 1. The game against you, it was just against Deathwing, so nothing happened.
Yeah, it just didn't do very much.
Didn't do much. So I was hoping against Necrons he might do a little bit better.
I reckon so.
Maybe.
Unless my Silent King just snipes him turn 1.
Yeah, with his pylon thing.
How many wounds has it got?
Like 30?
Oh, I can do 12 damage.
That's
That'll
not
take me
very
2
nice.
turns.
That's not very nice. But that is my list, and he's bang on 2,000 points on the nose. Good, sir. But yeah, literally my plan is board control and just try and weather the storm, and hopefully, if you're going to come and fight me, hopefully I'm better at fighting, so hopefully I can weigh you down.
Yeah.
And I've got the Apothecary, which is going to be huge. You can also, the Blood Chalice, I can pick a unit in command phase, put them into the Assault Doctrine.
Nice.
So obviously an extra -1, which means they've got Melter Swords, which is ridiculous. But then, because of the Blood Angel Super Doctrine, it means that when I charge, instead of getting +1 for Shock Assault, I get an extra 1 as well.
Lovely.
It's pretty good. But yeah, that's me. We'll let Sam go through his.
Right then, so I have got 2 detachments today.
Oh my goodness.
We started off with the important one, the Super Heavy Auxiliary Detachment. The big man himself, he has risen, he has returned. It is the Silent King.
Couldn't he have pressed snooze on his alarm and stayed asleep?
No, he has been asleep for, 10,000 years or something ridiculous.
To be fair, that's one
Maybe
heck of a
more.
snooze.
Yeah, he's refreshed, he's angry, he's grumpy. All these new lesser races have started trampling over his lawn, squishing all his flowers, and he's going to go out there and kill everybody.
That's understandable.
So this is the first time I've used this absolute weapon.
I'm terrified.
He is beautiful, and his rules are ridiculous.
The kit is ridiculous.
Yeah,
like it looks amazing.
It took me 3 months, I think. Not like working on it solid.
Yeah, but
from
doing
built it
bits.
around Christmas time, and we're now in June.
Yeah, June. Yeah,
This is the first time I've got him on the table. But let's hope he hasn't got first model syndrome. Newly painted model syndrome.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god. I think you'd struggle because he does have 26 wounds.
I don't.
And the first 10 of those are on his triacal Menhirs. So basically, they have to take the wounds first.
Pylons.
But once you've killed them, obviously they can't shoot anymore.
Yeah.
But they are disgusting. They are Annihilator beams, 36-inch range, heavy 1, AP -4, and flat 6 damage. So when I said at the start of the game I could do 12 wounds to your Gladiator tank straight away.
Just from him?
That's not even that difficult to do, really. They hit on 2s as well.
Oh, what?
So they hit on 2s.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Did I say strength 12?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and snipe either your Dreadnought or your tank in the first turn.
That's horrible. That's absolutely ridiculous.
It is. And then he's got his 2 little sidekicks as well. One of them's got the Staff of Stars, which is quite nice. There's different profiles in shooting and melee. I'll come on to them when we actually use it in game. The other one's got the Scepter of Eternal Glory. They've all got such cool names. But basically, as he drops wounds, his buddies like die, and you can't use their special staffs anymore. So he does degrade, and it does make quite a big difference. I just can't wait to see what he's going to do. His job is to just charge into the centre and just sit there.
It's going to be painful.
And just wait for you to crash on him.
It's weird. I don't know. He's one of them. I might be. I know it's daft as it sounds, but I might be better off of like just ignoring him. Because I don't know.
I don't know, because he is a beast in combat.
I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do, because it's such a big model and such a huge point sink. It's like, do I just shoot every... The shooting that I've got, like, it's really good anti-infantry, so I don't shoot the warriors and your Lich Guard and stuff, or do I just try and rattle loads into him? It's so horrible. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan at all.
That's the plan, isn't it? Just give you too many options.
Yeah.
So then my other detachment is an Outrider. So that is led by my Royal Warden, because, again, you just have to include him in your list. Especially if you're playing against a combat army, you just have to have that ability to be able to fall back and shoot. So in that Outrider, I've also got a Technomancer. He's got a Canoptek Cloak, which means that he can zip around 10 inches.
Nice.
He can res one model per turn or D3 warriors, and he can also heal the big guy. So he can regen D3 wounds. If you do decide to shoot him, hopefully I can keep him alive.
That's absolutely bonkers. Does he have living metal as well?
Oh yeah, everything's got living metal. So he's going to get 1 plus D3 every turn if I keep the Technomancer next to him.
Question. Can you do that stupid stratagem when he comes back from dead?
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that has to be an infantry noble. And he's obviously not.
Honestly, I'm about to walk out. Well, I'm done.
Imagine a 4+ and you get that back. No, I'm almost 99.9% certain you can't do that.
It would be horrible.
That would be a table flip moment.
Yeah, it would, because he'd just be like, I'm back! He just stands back up. Oh,
it's
no.
like Night King, and then he just brings all of his dudes back as well.
No.
Ridiculous.
I'm not a fan.
My original list also had a Canoptek Spider in, because he can repair vehicles. But when I read the wording, it said something about not being able to repair more than once.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if that, because they're two different rules.
Yeah.
I'll check it out for next time, because if I can get 2 lots of repairs on him, I will definitely be doing that in the future in a more competitive game.
That's bonkers.
That's just, ridiculous. But I digress.
Yes.
I also have 2 troop choices. We've got a 20-man blob of warriors with the Reapers. They're the short range, strength 5, AP -2 ones. Just amazing.
Yeah.
And 5 Immortals that will sit on my home objective and just be some toughness 5 goodness that you have to worry about trying to shift. And then the main bulk of the army is in my 2 elite slots. I have got 20 Lich Guard, both with sword and board. So that's 40 wounds of 2 up saves, 4 up invuns.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my counter to your Blade Guard. I think those 2 units are just going to smash in the middle.
It should be my grinder.
We'll see who comes out on top. I really don't know. My one isn't you, because you've got the higher damage. My swords are only damage 1. But
It's so weird that your swords are damage 1.
I know.
It's bizarre. I don't get
power
it.
swords in every other way apart from the damage 1.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them, and I've got some tricks that can give them more attacks and stuff, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top there.
Yeah.
To round out the Outrider, I've got 1 squad of Scarabs, just 4-man base, literally to give it that 3rd fast attack slot, and a 6-man unit of Wraiths.
My favourite.
They're just beautiful.
Yeah.
Bare bones, best way to run them, keep them nice and cheap.
Yeah.
They are just going to work completely independently. Stick them on a flank, they're going to zoom round and cause absolute mayhem. Fall back and charge all over the place. And just go where I need them. Oh, and 1 heavy choice. I have got 1 Locust Heavy Destroyer. Which I was just saying off camera, it's really nice because the Sarekan dynasty that I've taken, because obviously I've got Sarek, means you can re-roll 1 wound roll per unit, but because heavy destroyers are a 1-man unit, they just get to re-roll.
They just re-roll it,
and they automatically re-roll 1s to hit because they're destroyers. So in the future, I'm definitely going to have like 3 individual heavy destroyer models that reroll ones to hit and reroll wounds.
That's good. It's
And
really
I've
good.
got like strength 10, AP minus 4, 3d3 damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's got the new Mega Bazooka. I think that's it. Exactly 2,000 points on the nose. I gave my... I forgot about Warlord traits and whatnot. He's got the Strecken Warlord trait, which means that I can choose the same protocol to be in 2 turns.
Oh, okay. So you just carry it over into your next one, basically.
Yeah, but then he's also got... I can just choose one to be active in that turn. So whichever one I basically don't pick during the game, at the start of any turn, I can just go, right, that one's in play now.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to keep the fall back and shoot one. So then, because against you, I don't know when you're going to get into combat. It's either going to be turn 1 or turn 2. If I'm lucky, turn 3. But basically, that turn when you tie stuff up, I then trigger that and
get it and jump back and jump out.
Yeah. I've put the Veil of Darkness on the Royal Warden again, just to keep getting away from you.
It's understandable.
And I've paid for a piece of Cryptek Arcana, which I can't remember the name of, but basically you choose as one unit, and as long as you're 12 inches away, they count as being in light colour.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice. It's 25 points, so I don't know if it's worth it. But I had 25 points left over, and Necrons are awkward.
Yeah.
It was either like, if I put an extra Scarab base in, I'd then have 5 or 10 points
left over. Yeah.
So I was like, sod it, I'm just going to put that in that, see if it works. It could be handy, especially against your Gladiator tank. So, we'll see.
Yeah, just see what happens.
Yeah.
So those are the list. Today we'll be running Sweep and Clear as the mission. So we will be back with deployment. Here we are, we have deployed. Sam, walk me through your deployment. This game is going to be bonkers.
It's going to be crazy. First of all, I forgot one of my units during the intro. So you'll see down here, hidden just behind the Silent King, we have a 5-man unit of Triac Praetorians.
Very nice.
The Silent King actually buffs them. His rules are core units or Triac Praetorians, so that's pretty nice. So you'll see the spearhead is the king himself. He is as frontlined as he can be. He is flanked by 2 units of Lichguard. Directly behind them are the Praetorians I just said. And then my 2 HQs, given their buffs. And if I don't get first turn, letting them fall back, hopefully, and still shoot. And then we've got the 20 warriors there. Going to start flanking round as well, try and get in range. 5 immortals just sitting on my home objective. And then over here, we've got my heavy destroyer, supported by 4 scarabs. Their plan is also to swing round, because everything in this centre is obscuring. So the idea is either to go into it or to go around it. And then finally, I have 1 squad of wraiths on the other flank. Again, putting pressure on this objective or flanking round when the main meat has met in the middle. How about you?
So, with me, we have a huge blob of Blade Guard who are just going to walk into the middle of the board, and then I'm going to pray. Because I don't know, honestly, how this is going to go. And then we've got the Death Company here. We've got Intercessors on this flank just to put some shots in. Same with these Intercessors holding the back objective. The Reaper's here so we can fly around this way and get some shots off that way. Or if he hovers around that way, you can shoot the Wraiths over there maybe and soften them up a bit. It's a lot of DACA, so hopefully I can blink a Wraith or 2.
Absolutely.
I've got the Assault Marines and Reaper can move them to that objective. This whole clump is just going to jump into the middle.
Yeah.
Same probably with the Death Company, probably just going to go into the middle. It's going to be
a mosh pit.
It's going to be horrendous. We've said off camera, Sam thinks he wants first turn.
Think so.
I don't know what turn I want. Like, I'm just let the dice decide.
Absolutely. Should we do my secondaries first?
Oh, yes, let's walk through the secondary.
So, for my secondaries, we've got the mission one called Direct Assault. So it's 3 victory points if I hold the one in the centre, 5 if I hold the centre and Kai's home objective.
Yes.
And then I've got While We Stand, We Fight. So that is my Silent King and both blobs of Lichguard.
Oh boy, but as you said off camera, if they're dead, you've lost.
Exactly.
Yes.
I've lost the game.
Yeah.
So that's a win or lose kind of secondary. And then Purge the Vermin, because that is an absolute staple, especially on a board like this where Kai wants to be in the centre.
Yep.
I Actually, that could work really bad for me because you could be in the centre and in all 4 quarters.
Do I not have to be more than 6 inches away from the centre?
No.
Really? I didn't realise that.
Yeah. So actually, that could be a bad choice.
Ooh, because engaging all fronts, you have to be more than 6 inches from the centre, don't you?
Yeah. But I think because this one's a bit easier to do,
Yeah.
it doesn't have that stipulation. So you could literally have one squad in the centre. In all
Fan
4
out and
quarters.
have fun.
So,
I never knew that.
yeah.
The more you know.
Absolutely.
So mine, obviously we've got the primary. I've taken oaths because there's an objective in the middle of the board. Why wouldn't I?
That makes sense.
Taken direct assault. I can turn off obsec. Everything in mine gains obsec. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And then I've taken domination,
Ah.
which is if you hold 3 objectives or it's more than half. More than half. If you hold more than half, so in this case it is 3.
Yeah.
You get 3 points at the end of your turn, so it can be scored on the first turn.
That's good for me because it means you can't pile everything into the centre. Something's going to have to flank.
Go flank round, yeah.
I can already see that your dudes are going to come around that corner and just meet 20 warriors and just...
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. Shall we roll? Shall we do it?
I've got the dice of power because I want a 6.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I want. I get a 3. Oh, I got a 6 as well. I guess you have first turn. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't know.
Let's find out when I suicide the king straight into the centre.
I like it. We'll be back at the end of Necron turn 1 movement. So here we are, the end of Necron's turn 1 movement. How many CP are you on first off, sir?
I'm on 9. Started the game with 8, and then I've just gone up 1 in my command phase.
Would you like to walk me through your movement because it's bonkers?
Absolutely. I'll do the command phase first.
Yes.
So I put My Will Be Done from the Silent King on both units of Lich Guard. So they're both now going to be hitting on 2s. And the Technomancer put his not -1 to hit, his +1 cover save on the warriors.
Nice.
So if anybody's more than 12 inches away, they count as being in light cover. And I put the Royal Warden's fall back and shoot on the same warriors.
Very
So
good.
my movement's pretty simple. The Silent King and all of his infantry just piled straight into the centre. My Wraith flanked around this side. They've got an 8-inch charge to get into the Blade Guard or your Assault Marines. And then I popped my Veil of Darkness with my Royal Warden, and he teleported my warriors over onto this flank. So they're now sat on the objective. Everybody's in range to rattle off into some Assault Marines. My Immortals have stayed still. They're just holding that backline objective. And the other flank, I've just pushed those 4 Scarabs up onto that objective, and this Heavy Destroyer is just staying far away, getting some pop shots off.
Yeah, he can just chill on flank, can't he? Because he's huge range on his gun.
Yeah, and he doesn't really need any support or buffing or anything. So that's it. You can see like how the battle line has completely shifted from this ball here to just this huge arc around here. And we really need to do some damage. I've kind of gone all in on turn 1, and if I bounce, it's going to be really painful. So, wish me luck.
Oh, not in my case. Oh no, in my case.
Come on, everybody prefers Xenos to Space Marines.
It's completely understandable, yeah. So, back in the shooting?
Yes, let's see how we do. Right, we're going to kick off the shooting phase with my 20-man warrior blob. They are splitting their fire. They're going to do 20 shots into this right-hand assault squad and 20 shots into the left-hand assault squad. And I've also spent a CP for disintegration capacitors, meaning that 6s to hit automatically wound.
Is that just 1 CP, sir?
It is just 1 CP, so I'm down to 8.
Not a problem.
Off in a minute. So, hitting on 3s. They are out of range of the Silent King, so I don't get to re-roll.
It's a good roll.
Those hits, but yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a pretty good start.
Take that. Oh, there's another 2 there. And then I am strength 5 against your toughness 4, so I'm wounding you on 3s.
Yes.
I literally just said it as well. We're going to have to check in a minute and see if... No, I'm going to have to check now.
Check now for the auto wounds for the hitting. We'll be back in a second.
Sorry about that. So there were 4 6s, so those 4 have automatically wounded. The rest are wounding on 3s, and I can re-roll 1 of these for being Serekan. So I'll re-roll that one. Excellent. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 wounds.
Oh my.
Minus 2.
2, 4, 6. So, minus 2. So these are going to be on 5s. And I save.
Saved a few.
3.
So that's
1, 2, 3. So I lose 1, 2, 3, 4. I lose 4 from the first squad.
great opening salvo.
That is horrific.
We'll take them off in a minute.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. So same into the next squad. We'll check for 6s this time. So hitting on 3s. Okay, so that and that have already wounded, but that's it. These have missed.
A few more dropped this time than the first
not
time.
quite as good. But did I just knock that one onto a 3 then?
I did not see it can stay a 3. It's fine, sir.
Okay. Wounding on 3s.
There we
And
go.
I can't re-roll any of these because I've already re-rolled.
Yeah. It's a good roll.
That is excellent.
It's a very good roll.
Wow. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13.
Even better. So the wounding pulled through for you then.
Wow.
So bear with me a moment while I get my dice. So 13 saves. These are on 5s. Here we go.
Oh, it's a bit better.
Oh, that's a really good roll actually. So I've saved those.
That's more like the kind that we
2, 4. So, so I only lose 3.5.
3.5.
So 4 on the left-hand squad, my left.
Yes.
And then 3.5 on the right one. So I will remove those.
So we're going to kick it off now with the Silent King himself. The 2 Minears are going to go into the Redemptor Dreadnought. Really need to do some big damage. So
I am terrified.
Hitting on 2.
I have no funky stratagems or nothing I can do.
Right, I'm going to have to use a CP on that one.
That's completely
That
understandable.
puts me down to 7. Thank goodness for that. So I've hit with both. What I'm then going to do is pop a CP for
Yes.
Techno Oracular Targeting. Okay, so it means that one of those hits automatically wounds.
That's
So you've got
disgusting.
1 wound, and I'm going to roll for the other.
And
So
that's
it is
put you down to 6 CP?
put me down to 6. So I'm strength 12 on this attack, and
Toughness 7, so
you're
3.
wounding on a 3. I've already used my CP. That's excellent. So you've got 2 wounds at -4
No save.
and 6 damage each.
Yes, that's 10
So
damage.
you reduce it by 1, but your Redemptor takes 10 damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yikes.
That's the thing that happened.
Enjoyed that.
I thought you might. I did not.
Right, we are going to switch straight over to my Heavy Destroyer.
Yes.
He is going to fire his shot into that same Redemptor.
Yes.
Try and finish him off. So he's hitting you on a 3, and he re-rolls 1s because he's a Destroyer. Damn it!
Oh.
That's the worst possible result.
I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, that's fine. Right, I'll have a... Oh, I need to finish off firing the bloody...
Oh yeah, you've got your staffs, haven't you?
Yeah, he's doing
It's
all
fine.
of his anti-infantry staffs into the intercessors over there.
Intercessors down there, not a problem. What's the strength of them?
So the first one, the Staff of Stars, is strength 6, and it's AP -2 and 1 damage. The other one is strength 8, and it's AP -3 and 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, go on.
Okay. I'm actually going to start with the 3,
Okay.
because it's 2 damage.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. So again, hitting on 2s.
Only the one drops.
That's okay. So yeah, strength 8, so wounded on 2s. I am Serekan though.
You are
I've
indeed.
not re-rolled a wound yet.
No.
So, this is a stupid question.
Talk to me.
Does he get the... Does he... I mean...
Does he get the Dynasty Serekan keyword?
Yeah.
No, you
Well,
should do, yeah.
Does he get the keyword? That's a good question. You guys just talk amongst yourselves. Keywords, Necrons and Serekan.
I'll play some elevator music in the edit. Oh, yes, Serekan, yes, he gets it for me.
He is a dynastic agent.
Ah.
Dynastic agents
Don't get it. Okay.
So we'll play that he doesn't.
Okay.
So that was 1 wound.
Yes.
-3 and 2 damage. This is the Scepter of Eternal Glory.
Ah, yes, summing up
That
my
was
turn.
glorious.
I will remove a sad intercessor. There we go.
So, That does seem stupid though. He is Sarek and he doesn't
Get his own
from
thing,
his
yeah.
own dynasty.
He's already stupid as he is, so
That
he
is
can
true.
not get any more benefits.
If we're playing that wrong, please let us know.
Yeah.
Because it feels wrong, but
It does feel really wrong.
I'm
to be
sure it
fair.
says dynastic agents don't benefit
Yeah.
from. So let's see. Right, this is now the Staff of Stars. Assault 9, hitting on 2s. Of course. Strength 6, so wounded on 3s. You've got 4 wounds. These are at -2 and 1 damage.
So 5 ups. Pass 2, fail 2, so another one
One
dies.
That's alright, I'll take that.
So he will be removed.
That's it for the Silent King.
Oh.
I say that's it. It took 10 wounds off a Dreadnought.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Which is immense. There's not much left that can shoot now. There's a couple of characters that are going to get some pot shots off.
Yeah.
And my Triarch Praetorians. So we'll come back to you with the Praetorians. Okay, my Triarch Praetorians are going to shoot 4 of their staffs into the Death Company, which has triggered Kai to pop transhuman physiology.
I'm certainly triggered. So yeah, I've dropped, so it's 2 CP because there's more than 6, so I've dropped from 10, I've dropped down from 8 to 6.
To 6, absolutely. And then one guy who's out of range is going to put a pot shot into this unit of Blade Guard.
Yeah.
Just here.
Very nice, sir.
Okay, so these are hitting on 3s, but they get to re-roll thanks to the Silent King.
The boss man himself.
Which is good. This is the only thing that can actually get these guys any kind of buffs, which is pretty nice. And it's paid off. So, you've got 3 hits into the Death Company and 1 into the Blade Guard. They're all toughness 4, aren't they?
So the green ones will be wounded on 4s, and then the red ones will be wounded on 3.
Ah, yes, of course,
Transhuman,
'cause it's
sorry.
strength 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that wouldn't have made any difference at least.
Oh, well, I just wasted, that makes me feel bad, I wasted 2 CP.
But you've got 1 wound into your Blade Guard.
What's the minus, sir?
It's minus DOS.
So,
Or 2 for most people.
So, a 4 up.
Oi.
Failed. How much damage?
2 damage.
So 2 6-up shrugs.
No.
No, so it takes 2 wounds.
Beautiful. Down to Uno.
Then wound.
So I've only got 2 characters left to shoot. We're going to start with my Technomancer. He's going to use his Voltaic Staff. That's the relic staff. I don't know if I mentioned that in the intro, but it's the cool Tesla staff.
Very nice.
So he gets 4 shots into this 4-man blob at the back.
Yeah, it's like a little Y shape, and that's the 4-man.
Yeah, I don't want to kill anything that's going to shorten my charge distances, so the fact that I can reach them.
Makes sense, because there is a guy on the 5-man squad at the front who
Yeah.
you would be charging, so he's on 1 wound. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 4 shots, 6s are Tesla. So
Very
hit on
nice.
3s.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Very
So that
good.
miss and 1 more means 5 hits from 4 shots, which is always fun. Strength 6, so wounded
Yes.
on 3s. That is, I can re-roll 1.
You can
because
indeed.
I am Sareka. That is 5 wounds, sir. It is minus 2 and 2 damage.
so 4-up saves. I am
3.
rolling terrible.
That's-
2 at a time. Pass 1, fail 1. Second one. Pass 1, fail 1. Third one. He dies, so I lose 1 Blade Guard.
You only lose 1.
Yeah.
I did enough wounds to kill 2 there.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so 1 is done. We shall move swiftly on to the Royal Warden.
No worries, sir.
Finally, my Royal Warden is going to fire his Relic Gauze Blaster. He's actually in rapid fire range.
Very nice.
4 shots into that same blob of Blade Guard.
So he normally doesn't do anything, so he can be a hero.
Come on, hitting on 3s. That is, I mean,
it's
50% better than usual.
Yeah, that's true. Wounding on freeze?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Yeah.
strength good. And I can reroll 1 of those. So you get 2 wounds, and these are also, I think it's minus 2 and 2 damage.
So 4-ups.
Yeah, minus 2 and 2 damage.
I pass 1, fail 1, and then I've got my 6-up shrugs. I pass 1, fail 1, so there is a Blade Guard on 2 wounds.
Absolutely. It didn't do nothing.
That's true, he did something. Which is 100% improvement of what he does.
That's how low the bar is. Did you do something? Yes, well done.
Yeah, good job, he gets a star.
I believe that is it for shooting, so we will come back to you in a very important charge phase. Right, we are back in the charge phase. I'll just quickly run through the ranges of targets. So these have got a 9-inch charge into the Death Company.
Very nice.
The King has a 10-inch charge into the Blade Guard. The Triarch Praetorians have a 9-inch charge into these Blade Guard. The Lich Guard have a 9-inch charge into these Blade Guard. And the Wraiths have an 8-inch charge into both of these units here.
Yes.
So I'm going to start with the Wraith because theirs is the easiest and therefore the one that I'll spend my reroll on.
So here we go. An 8 for the Wraiths.
8. Oh, it's a 7.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Okay. CP down to 5.
5 CP remaining for Sam.
Yep. Come on, Wraith.
Oh, that's a 10.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they're in.
Right, we'll sort them out in a minute then.
Yeah.
Lich Guard. They need a 9.
Okay. Here we
No
go.
more rerolls left. This is all or nothing on all of these. Nowhere near.
No.
Praetorians.
Ooh.
Also a 9-inch.
You've got to get one of these. There we go.
Yes,
Praetorians are in.
The Silent King himself. Can he get a slightly shorter charge?
If he goes round.
No.
No.
It's a 10 either way. Come on, the King.
Oh boy.
Give me that 10. Alright.
I saw the 4 and I was like, it's going to be a 6. I could just tell.
And the final Lich Guard.
Into the Death Company.
Also into the Death Company, needing a 9.
No. So
Right.
the Wraiths and the Praetorians?
Yeah. And then it just leaves a block of stuff on the objective. It's not
it's alright.
So we'll move them in and come back to you in the choppy phase. Right, we are in the fight phase. We are kicking things off with my very scary Wraith. They are putting 5 models into Blade Guard, and this one on the flank is going to try and pick off that 1.5 Assault Marines. So we'll start with that. Here's 4 attacks. These hit on 4s now. So that is 1 hit. Okay.
It's still enough to kill the guy on 1 wound, like you said. So wounded on 3?
Yeah, wounded on 3 because it is strength 6. Yeah. That is a wound.
Minus?
-2. 2 damage.
He's not dead.
He's fine. Drat. Okay. That's fine. The other 20
Oh boy.
into the Blade Guard.
So I have spent a CP, taking me down to 5. I have popped Transhuman. So nice and easy for you. Hit on 4s, wound on 4s.
Absolutely. So if I've got 20 dice, I should wound with 5.
Yeah.
Okay. 4s.
That's a lot of 6s.
That is not bad. I do also, I can reroll 1 of the wounds.
Yes, you can.
When we come to it. I wish there was something that 6s
Did something. Yeah, it did something crazy.
So then wounded on 4s as well. I'll reroll that one. Wait,
Nice.
that is pretty good.
That's
actually.
really good. I'm
3,
in
6,
trouble here.
9 wounds. Same again, -2 to your invuln, and 2 wounds each.
I am in a spot of bother, I think.
As long as I kill enough that it's not worth you interrupting, I'll take that.
So, 4 ups.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a really good roll.
Really good.
I'm going to CP one of those.
Okay.
Worth.
Yep.
So that knocks me down to 4. I'll do that in a sec. So I failed 2.
Yeah.
So that is 2 damage each, sorry?
Yes, 2 damage each.
So 2 6-ups. No.
Nope.
He dies because there was 1 on 1 wound.
Yes.
And then this is for a fresh guy. He takes 2 wounds. So I'll just move that dice across in a second, but that's not too bad, actually.
No, it's up to you now whether you want to interrupt or let me swing with my...
Yeah, I think I'll interrupt.
Okay.
So I will be back, and I'll be on the other side of the camera.
Indeed.
So I have spent 2 CP, so it's putting me down to 2 CPs, it happens. So I'm going to interrupt. I managed to get all 4 into the Praetorians. So they get +1 to hit from the Blade Guard Ancient, and then they're within 6 inch of the Chapter Master, so I get to reroll 1s. So hitting on 2s, winning on 3s because of the +1 strength and the Blood Angel's trait.
Very nice.
Here we go. I thought about spending a CP on Gene Rot Might, but I've decided not to. Which would have, to be fair, would have only got me 2 auto wounds. So,
Yeah.
So these have all hit. I'll move these out of the way so we don't get confused. I drop 2.
This is not looking good.
These are on 3s. I've got no way to re-roll these. Although,
You don't need to.
I don't need to. So this is at -3.
Oh no.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
11. That is an issue.
That's a lot of damage.
I definitely made a mistake here, guys. I should have swung with the Wraith first, because then Kai would have been... sorry, I should have swung with the Praetorians first, because then Kai would have been counteracted into the Wraith.
Into the Wraiths, which are chunkier and they're just harder to shift.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, -3, so these, I'm looking for 6s, which I need a lot of 6s.
You get
I've passed a few, to be fair, but that is enough to kill the entire squad.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that was a big misplay by me.
Blade Guard are very good.
Yeah.
They're very, very good.
That's the end of Necron's turn 1, so we will see if I scored any points and come right back.
Yes. So, it's not quite Sam's end of turn wrap up. The lone Assault Marines that somehow didn't die, they get to strike back into the Wraith. So I'm hitting on freeze. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to be wounding on 4s because the Blood Angels tray, that is very nice. So these are at -1, so that's 5 at -1, sir.
So that's 5 4-pin ones.
Oh, that's not bad.
Failed 2, are they just 1 damage each?
They are indeed.
So that puts a Wraith down to 1 wound.
Not a problem. I just realised that I rolled them wrong, but it doesn't matter because the Sergeant has a power sword, but we'll just leave it as it is. It's completely fine.
It would have been a 4-pin one.
Yeah, yes, it's fine.
Okay. Right, we'll be back. So, I obviously can't score anything for the primary yet. Purge the Vermin you can't score in first turn, but I did get 3 points for direct assault because I hold the centre ground, and obviously while we stand is at the end of the game. I think, I don't know, it's a tricky one in terms of how it went. I think my movement and everything was right. I think getting out there early, getting onto the centre, getting over on this flank. You know, I'm on 3, 4 objectives and you're only on 1, so it gives you a lot of work to do. Everything was going great until the assault phase, and I don't know what it was. I just made a stupid mistake. I should have gone with the Praetorians, because then when you interrupted, you'd have been fighting into the Wraiths, and instead of the 6-up save I was getting with the Praetorians, I'd have been getting 4 up.
Huge increase.
It was just a big mistake. We've not played for a while because of lockdown and other issues, so we're just a bit rusty. And
it happens.
At least it's probably going to make a more interesting game, because if I'd have wiped out that 5-man blade,
it's a huge dint.
and if I'd have killed your Dread, obviously my heavy destroyer completely fluffed his lines. Your Dread should be dead.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those blade guards should be whittled down more. I'm gonna have to survive this counter punch now. You are gonna, yeah. Let's just see what you do.
It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, I get a big counter punch. I'm hoping.
I think you will. I mean, I've got a lot of scary stuff sat on the centre objective.
Yeah.
Which you're going to come straight at now.
Yes, I am.
I don't know. Let's see. It's going to be interesting either way.
Yes. So we'll be back in Blood Angels turn 1. So here we go. I need a big counter punch. So everything, as you imagine, is shunted forward. Annoyingly, the 5-man blob of Blade Guard, who lost once, they're now down to 4. Yeah, they're tied with the Wraiths, so that's irritating.
That was my cunning plan.
But I've got 2 blobs of Blade Guard here in the middle, so 2 4-man blobs, because they were down to 3, but I resurrected a guy.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. So Sam killed 1 Blade Guard. That's pretty good.
It's not funny.
The Death Company just jumped forward. They're going to smash into those. The Intercessors have moved forward. Redemptor's stomped round. He's been given reroll everything by the Chapter Master. And then the Reapers just move forward, so he's going to shoot into the Lich Guard as well. Because they're in the middle, so we can see them.
Interesting.
So...
I thought for certain you were going to shoot him into the Warriors.
No, I'm leaving the Warriors.
Interesting.
Because I have a plan.
Okay.
I think I have a plan. I hope I have a plan. Are we ready, sir?
Yeah.
Anything else command phasey that I did? I went up to 3 CP.
Yeah.
Oh, litanies. +2 to charge, reroll everything in combat.
Absolutely.
Has been put on. So, we'll be back in my shooting phase. So it is time for the shooting phase. The Reaper Gladiator is going to put everything into these Lich Guard, because my Death Company, they've got a lot of attacks, but I don't think they'll kill them on their own.
I don't know.
I don't think they would.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing the odds in my favour, as it were.
Cool.
And also, if I kill them, that's 5 less points you gain at the end of the game.
Very true.
So here we go. This is the big Gatling, which is 2 Redemptor Gatling strapped together. So 24 shots, hitting on 3s. That's a really good roll. I am so sorry I've dropped 2.
What? That's ridiculous.
What toughness are you?
5.
I believe I'm strength 6. Let me double check.
Look at this ridiculous roll.
It's strength 6!
Okay, don't do that again, please.
That was obnoxious.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I have a problem.
Yep. Make them banning those dice.
That's a bit...
That's a bit better. That's a bit more statistical.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
15.
15 wounds at -2.
Okay, so I've got to try and pick up 15 dice while holding a camera.
Yes.
Amazing. Come on.
I've got to make you suffer
Done it.
in the game and
Absolutely.
physically as a player.
What's the AP?
-2.
-2, so we're looking for 4-up saves.
Yes.
Okay, come on then.
Drag a few down. Oh, that's a good roll.
Failed. 1,
That's
2,
counteract
3,
my obnoxious
4,
rolling.
5. I will take
That's
that.
really good.
Look, Sam can roll 4-ups again. That would kill then. 1, 2.5.
Yes, I have more shooting.
From the same thing?
Yes.
Right, well, I will keep those 5 in a pool then.
Yes, no
For
worries, sir.
my reanimations.
I will now rapid fire my Tempest bolters.
Oh.
So that's basically Primaris Hurricane bolters.
I didn't realise it had more guns. I thought 24 Gatling shots was enough.
You thought wrong, sir. This is Marines. I've thrown a dice. I'm going to get it. Oh, it's a 5 as well.
Oh, well.
Okay, hit on freeze. I drop those. So that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
So winning on 5 because this is strength 4.
Oh, that's better.
I wound you. Yeah, there you go. I've wounded you twice.
Twice?
Yes.
That's much easier to pick up. So these will be a 3-up save.
Yours.
Oh, and I've still failed 1, so that is 3 dead now.
And that is his shooting, sir. So roll your reanimations.
So 3 dead. So I'm looking for 5-ups. I'll take a couple here. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be pretty good for you.
Oh, mama!
Oh, that'll do.
That is 1 back, 2 back.
And this is why I was doing more shooting, because the Death Company won't kill them on their own.
Yeah, so that is 1 Lich Guard down.
Oh boy. So what I'll do is I'll gather my dice, and I will do the Redemptor into the Lich Guard as well.
Okie dokie.
So here we go! The Redemptor, smoking, nearly destroyed. He's going to be shooting his big Gatling first, hitting on 5s, re-rolling everything, thanks to the captain.
Made a few already.
Okay. That's how we're doing it then.
I can't say anything after that reanimation roll, so.
Okay, that's nice.
That's ridiculous, though.
That's very nice. So winning on freeze. That's okay. 4 at -2.
So that's 4 4-ups. I've only failed 1.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
1 damage, yeah?
Yes.
That's a guy down to 1 wound.
Underslung Gatling, so we'll go straight on, hitting on 5s, rerolling everything.
Blooming chapter master.
And then this is wounding on 4s because it's strength 5, so I don't wound you all.
Excellent.
And then I will rapid fire my 2 Storm Bolters very quickly, sir. Hitting on 5s, rerolling everything, we know the drill.
Oof.
Wounding on 5s. Not nada. Ooh.
It. Did you pay for the Icarus rocket
I
pod
did
today?
this time.
Are you sure?
I am. It's in the list.
I'll be checking.
I promise you it is. Is it in the list? It's in the list. It's heavy D3. Oh, of course it is. 5s.
As if.
Oh, I'm so sad. Winning on freeze. 2 wounds at -2.
-2, so
2
we're
damage.
looking for 4-ups. I've passed 1, failed 1.
Which kills the guy on wound. Ooh.
That would kill the guy on 1 wound.
Maybe
No, I'll kill the guy on 1 wound.
Oh, more
That's
dice
fine.
in the pool.
Absolutely.
That is
that's
everything
it.
fired.
So 1 guy died.
Yes.
So I need to roll 2 5-ups to bring him back. Oh!
I told you. I knew it. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to let me get some more dice. You do your thing.
I'm just going to have a little party in the
Yeah,
background.
that's fine. I'm going to put the Death Company heavy bolt pistols into the Lich Guard.
Oh, okay.
So
Not learnt his lesson yet. Wow.
That's alright. Something.
Okay.
5s? Nah, nada. I'm so glad that we could play this game together. Okay, I'm going to rapid fire those guys into them as well. 2,
Okay.
4, 6, 8. Hitting on
Ignoring
3.
the super scary scarabs.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ooh.
I needed that to wound though, you see, that's the problem. 2 wounds at
2
minus
wounds.
1.
So 2 3-ups. Hello.
Nice. And then the back squad of intercessors will do the same because they're within 30.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they were going to rapid fire then. I was like, no.
Yeah, rapid fire at full range because
Oh, because they stood still. Ah.
I've dropped a dice. 4.
Rules and things.
6. Not our strong point, which is bad when you're playing a game that requires rules. So here we go. Enough freeze. Drop 1.
Wow.
I need the 5s and 6s though.
What the hell?
I need the 5s and 6s. Bruh.
Oh, who are you shooting these into? Because you can't shoot the Lich. Oh, you can because they're inside. More rules and things.
3 at minus 1, sir.
3 at minus 1.
Rolls.
3 3-ups.
Who needs rolls?
With rolls like that, you don't need anything.
Yeah, you don't need no rolls. I think that's basically all of my... No, it isn't.
Have your blade guy got bits?
They have. They're going to put all... They should be in range. It's like... It's 18 inch, isn't it? Because it's heavy bolt pistols.
Oh.
Oh god, yeah. Even with 12, they'd be in. So I've got... I'm just going to do them at the same thing. So,
Okay.
That's 8 shots.
I was just showing them all the top of your head instead of what you're pointing at.
So 8 blade guard pistols into these lich guards. Because I don't want to plink anything there.
No.
So hitting on 3s.
I apologise to whoever has to edit this today.
That would be me.
Oh, in that case, I don't care.
Winning on 5s. Have at you, sir. That's ridiculous.
What?
6.
6?
Is there a minus?
On a,
They're
is it
heavy
heavy bolt pistol? It'll be -1, won't it?
I imagine so. I'm just gonna.
I'm going to roll them, assuming it's 4
you do your
ups.
thing, yeah. Yeah, -1.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, what? Yeah, it's -1. That's the thing.
Okay. That's 3 dead.
What just happened? Oh,
Bunch
God.
of bolt pistols. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Reanimation. Yeah.
reanimate them all. Come on now. This was going so well,
I mean. Oh.
and I don't get any of them back.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's 3.
That's 3 dead.
Wowzers.
What the hell?
I've got more shooting. I'm not done yet. Apparently, I'm just gonna
Bolt
put
pistols.
pistol rounds into you. So I'm gonna shoot my bolt storm gauntlet from my captain.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s.
I'm a bit tilted now.
Hit with everything. Wounding on. It's gonna be terrible, whatever it is.
5s, I imagine.
Yeah, 5s.
Get 1 wound.
Take that. 1 wound at -1.
3 up. Hey, oh.
Very
wait.
nice.
If it was 3 up, if it was only -1 on those
You
heavy
say
bolt
so. We'll
pistols,
check
it
the
should have been
footage.
3s.
Check the footage.
We'll be back.
Rolls! So, quick check the footage. He would have passed 2 more, so he's removed 2 models instead of 3.
Yes.
So that's nice and fine. And now we've got some pistols into combat over here. So we have 6. They're all heavy bolt pistols. It's all the same. So hitting on
He's all
3s.
into the wraiths, yeah?
They are indeed, sir. Is that just 1 wound? That's 1 wound.
Yes, because it's toughness 5. So 1 wound at -1 means
Yes.
I need a 4 up, or it kills that last one off. Do I CP that now to try and keep that wraith alive? Yes. So for CP I need a 4 up. Nope.
No, never mind.
He killed a wraith, but
Does
if
he
I can roll
reanimate?
3 5-ups.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Oh, nearly!
So close. Okay, he's dead.
Okay, chaos has resumed in our battle reports as normal. It's like we've never been away. Also, I should have clarified that they have the blood chalice on them. I forgot to say that in the command phase.
What does that do?
So it puts them in the assault doctrine.
Oh, very nice. In that case, we will be back to you in the charge phase.
Yes. It is the charge phase. So, Death Company, don't know why I said it like that. They can't fail, so I guess I'll roll anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you got a 10.
Could have done with that
you
roll.
can move about 2.
Yeah. So they're in and they can get everyone in.
Yeah.
So they need a 3 because I get +2.
Okay.
Oh goodness! I thought I failed. So they've
Clearly
got
in.
6. They also need a 4.
Yes. They
And
are
that's
well in with a 6 as well.
So then I need to measure up the characters because I didn't measure any characters. So everyone here's got.
I think you're going to need to move them in first.
Yeah.
Let's move them in and then we'll come back with the character
Yeah.
charges.
So we're back. It's took like 20 minutes and me having a mental breakdown, but we've sussed it out. So because I had 10 on the Death Company, I was like, oh, the charge doesn't matter. It actually really does because
Yeah.
I've been able to shuffle it around and then characters can get in there. I can fit 1 character in there So I want the Ancient in there. If the Chaplain gets there, he gets both those squads with his reroll everything buff, and the Sanguinary Priest can go there, and he'll only buff that one squad. That squad won't get the Feel No Pain.
Right, yeah, because it's only 3 inches, isn't it?
It's only 3 inches, yeah. Oh! He won't get either then, because it's only 3 inches. So what I might do is put the Ancient there, because it's a 6-inch buff, for the +1 to hit, and then I'll put the Sanguinary Priest in the hole.
In the hole.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Let's do the Captain first. This has been an absolute mess. +2 to charge, so that's a 9.
Enough, yeah.
That is him in there, and he's away from the Silent King.
So I cannot intervene.
The Chaplain is now going to go into the hole, so we'll just roll and then we'll see what I need. So he gets +2.
6, that's an 8. I think you said a 9.
I think I did. So I get a free reroll because I've got the Icon of the Angel.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's not in.
Yeah.
So I will do like free reroll.
No, he's not in.
That is not in. So I will
Stay
do
there.
the Blade Guard there to give the +1 to the.
Yep.
That's in.
6,
That's
that
8.
becomes an 8, so yeah, that's easily in.
So he slots there. And then the Sanguinary Priest will do the same. In fact, I could just touch the bloody wall. I didn't need to go around. The Sanguinary Priest is also in. So, but I need to. So he's got a 6. You are listening live to the ramblings of the madman. As I try.
Does that mean that nobody's going to be getting the reroll hits from your Chaplain?
Do you know what? Yeah, no one's going to get the reroll hits from the Chaplains.
Apart from the Blade Guard.
I'd
that are
have
over
gone.
there.
Can I do a bite say? I'd have gone into there because the Chaplain didn't make it. With the
With the
Sanguinary Priest.
Sanguinary Priest, because you rolled a 6, which would be an 8.
Yeah.
And that is close enough because he's a bit closer than
He's
the
a bit
Chaplain.
closer, yeah.
So yeah, chuck him in the hole.
Chuck him in there, yeah. So he.
Get in the hole.
So he kept. Yeah. There we go. I had to slide him under a shield, but he's in.
Yeah.
So that
Absolute mess.
is the lay of the land. That's a thing that's happened.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Cool. So now give me 10 minutes to work out who I want to strike with first, because Sam's going to interrupt.
Oh, God, yes.
So here we go! The buffed up with the Blood Chalice. This squad here, I have spent 1 CP for Gene Wrought Might. I have a bucket full of dice. Any 6s to hit automatically wound. And the flat 2 damage, so it's pretty good actually.
Yes.
So I'm hopefully I can start carving a path through those lifeguards. So hitting on 2s. And then what we need to do
Get rid of all those ones.
is pick out the 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 automatic wounds.
Right.
All the ones have gone. And then I am strength 4, +1 because the weapon to 5. So when you on falls, but it's now free because of a Blood Angel.
Indeed.
Everybody do the dance. We know the rules.
Ooh, that's a few drops.
That is a few drops. So overall, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 saves on your invulnerable.
11. So 5,
Because it's Melter Sword.
10, 11.
Yeah, in the Assault Doctrine.
Yeah, so 11.
4
4
ups.
up in vuns.
So you should fail 5,
Come on.
hopefully.
Oh, that's not great. So I've passed 4.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah. Oh,
That's
oh boy.
7 dead.
Oh,
Um,
that's them attacked, so you can do
trying to decide if I'm gonna
CP one.
CP one of them, and then roll my reanimations. That is hard.
It's horrible. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible combat.
I'm not gonna, because I want the extra dice in the reanimation pool.
Yes, that
So
makes sense.
currently 7 are dead, so that's
14 dice?
14
You should
dice.
get at least 2 or 3 back, I reckon.
Let's see.
If you roll right, I feel like if you roll really well, like you did against the Reaper,
I need to.
I might just leave.
Oh no. So I've got 1.
Is that it? 1.
I've got 1 back. Wow. So 6 Lich Guard have just been chopped in half.
That's pretty good.
That's not great. I am going to remove those models and then see what my interruption is going to be. So, when checking the Silent King's rules to interrupt, I remembered that any units that are within engagement range of him can't fight until the end. So there's no point in me interrupting with the Silent King because him and the Lich Guard are both going to be able to fight those Blade Guard anyway.
Yes.
So instead, I'm interrupting over here with the Lich Guard into the Death Company. I've also spent 1 CP for Eternal Protectors, which gives them all +1 attack.
Oh boy.
Now 4 attacks each, hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s, but re-rolling wounds because of the Silent King. So,
Painful.
28 attacks, hitting on 2s. I've got 2 ones. So So that's 26 hits. Quick maths.
Nice.
And now I am wounding you on 3s, but re-rolling. Each one of these is AP -3. So let's pick out these re-rolls, which there aren't even that many.
No.
So they've already wounded. So you've got 5, 10, 15, 23 wounds.
I will pass you the camera, sir. We are looking for 6s, followed by 6s. Because they have
because they've got the built-in feel no pain.
So
Yeah.
6s.
I can see 1, 2.
I've saved 4.
Okay.
So we need a better showing than that.
Yes, that's going to be a lot dead. Oh, mama. So another 3, 4.
So I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5.
7.5 out of 10.
Woo!
That is a good score.
That is really good.
Nobody wants us to see you removing 7.5.
No, yes, I'll do that.
We'll be back after.
So what is left of the Death Company will go into the Lich Guards. I've still got an absolute fistful of attacks just from 3 models.
From 3 guys. Ridiculous.
It's stupid. In on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
No,
No,
because they're not Death Company. So he's not a Death Company leader.
Not bad though. Wounded on 5s, because I am... Oh no, 4s.
4s. You're toughness 5, aren't you?
Yes.
And I get +1. That is 1 wound, that's shocking.
Whoa!
Oh, -1.
3 up.
Ah, take that.
Okay. He drops down a wound.
And now we will do my captain in Gravis armor. So
El Capitan.
he has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, and I can re-roll 1 hit and 1 wound.
Yes.
Gift of foresight. So hits with everything. He is strength 5, so I'm winning you on 3s. And I can re-roll 1, which converts. So that is 4 wounds at -3. So
4 ups.
2 damage.
Come on.
Nice.
Hi-oh.
That'll do it.
Ruh-roh. I think the only things you can attack with now are your Ancient
Yes.
and this one Assault Marine who charged in. Although I don't even think he rolled his charge.
No, he did.
Not that it matters, but
No, yeah.
he is in.
So I'll do the Assault Marine.
Yeah.
So 2 chainsaw charging, freeze, full house.
Nice.
4
4s.
fours,
Yeah.
2 wounds, -1.
So 2 4-ups. Failed 1, but that guy and woman's already dead.
Yeah.
So that's a Wraith down to 2.
No idea what the Blade Guard Ancient even does.
Then we shall come back to you after. This is your
Blade Guard Ancient.
Blade Guard Ancient going into my Wraiths.
Hitting on freeze. Oh, full
That's a
house.
good start.
Winning on falls.
Yeah.
3 wounds. These are no minus.
Okay, so I get my 3-up save for these. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Still failed 2, which would kill a Wraith.
Yeah, it would, which is interesting.
I'm down to 2 CP as well.
Oh.
I'm just going to let him die.
That's fair enough.
Can I bring him back?
Animate. Oh, I thought you were going to do it then.
But you did. You took down a Wraith.
That's alright. And then...
So, the only units you've got left now are your Apothecary, which...
Them, and then those Blade Guard and those
Yeah,
Blade
so your
Guard.
Apothecary technically can swing.
You can, yeah. I'd have to go 3 inch into someone.
Yeah, you'd have to move into my Lich Guard. But these are ineligible to fight because of Serac.
I will just keep him there.
Okie
So I
dokie.
don't drag him closer to the Lich Guard, you'll get less into me. If I don't
Unless if I wipe out all your Blade Guard with Serac, then my Lich Guard can move into him and chop him to pieces.
That is very true, but I'm going to keep him there.
Okie dokie. So I shall pass the camera to Kai, and I'll do all my attacks.
Yes.
So we're going to start my fight back over here with the Wraith. These 3 are going to go into the Blade Guard, and this lone one is going to try and pick off that Assault Marine who's somehow still alive. So we'll start with the lone guy doing his 4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Oh
Just
boy!
like last time. Wounding on a 3. Oh, I can re-roll 1 wound.
Oh, you can, yeah. Oh.
Hey! -2.
He lives!
Again, you rolled a 6 last time as well. Oh my god. Right, the 12 attacks into the Blade Guard.
Okay, here we go.
4s again. Okay. It was these guys who rolled all the
Wow.
6s last time. What is
Okay.
that?
That's ridiculous.
4, 8. I've turned into you. Wounding again on 3s. I can't re-roll any this time because it's the same squad, but you've got a healthy 7 on your invuln.
Very nice.
These are all 2 damage each. And your apothecary is not nearby anymore.
I am not, sir. So that is... Could be a problem. That's a problem.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So that's 1 dead, 2 dead, half. Well, 1 wound. So I lose 2 and a
2
bit.
dead and 1 down to 1
So I will mark those up. Unless you got any more to swing over than that combat?
No, that's it over there.
I will mark those up now.
Right then. So now I'm going to do my attacks down here with the Silent King first of all. See if I can wipe out these 4 Blade Guard. So I'm going to do his Scythe of Dust first, which is strength +3, so strength 8, which normally would be wounded on 2s.
Yes.
But Kai's pot transhuman, so it'll be wounded on 4s. But it is AP -4 and 3 flat damage.
Holy moly, that's horrible.
So any that you fail is, well, potentially a dead Blade Guard because of your stupid apothecary.
Yes, so I am down to 1 CP now.
You are, and I am on 2. So I am hitting you on 2s. Huzzah. I'm wounding you on 4s.
Oh, that's made a difference. That's made a huge difference.
Huge difference. Do you know what? I'm going to CP one of them.
That's fair enough.
Because I really want these dead. There we go. So you got 2 up -4, so it's invuln or dead.
Pass 1, fail 1. I'm going to CP it. Passed.
Okay, so you're out of CP.
Woo!
That's 1 weapon down.
No
Next,
CP.
we shall move on to his main weapon, which is the Scepter of Eternal Glory. He gets 6 attacks with that.
I don't like that he's got a huge scythe and that's not even his main weapon.
Yeah. Hitting you again on 2s. Brilliant. This will also be wounding on 4s because it's strength 9.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. So you've got 5 wounds. These are -3, so on your invuln, and 2 damage.
So I fail 3.
Yeah.
So 2 at a time. So first one, 2 wounds. Second one, yeah, kills a guy. Third one, 2 wounds. Fourth and final, kills a guy. So I lose 2.
Not bad. I've still got 1 weapon left as well.
So I've lost 2 so far.
So finally, his Staff of Stars. This is strength user, so only strength 5. Yes, we're still wounded on 4s. So hitting on 2s. First miss. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, -2 and 1 damage.
-2 so far.
Invuln.
Pass 1, fail 1.
1 damage.
So yeah, guy takes a wound.
2 dead and 1 guy down to 2.
Yes.
Yeah, let's take those off and then I'll see what
You can do your Lich Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, my Lich Guard then. I'm going to try and polish off these last 2 Blade Guard. We've got 12 attacks. We are hitting you on 2s. Drop 2. So it's 10 hits. I'm wounding you on 4s, but re-rolling. Thank you to Serac. Okay, there's a few need re-rolling. That's a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your invuln.
Here we go.
But only 1 damage each.
I pass.
Loads of them.
Okay, I failed 2.
Okay. 6s.
Nope, so the guy that was on 2 wound dies, so it leaves 1 Blade Guard.
He was on 1 wound, so it kills 1 and takes a wound off the other.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
So
he's
down to 2.
So finally, in fact, I'm going to have to check. So we'll be back to you with my Technomancer. Okay, 1 attack from my Technomancer into the Blade Guard, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 3. That is -2 and 2 damage.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the thing. I pass 1, fail 1, so 1 takes a wound.
It's just giving your apothecary something to do.
That's true, yeah. Any more, sir?
No, I think I've fought with everything. So you now get to do your apothecary
Yes.
and 1 Blade Guard.
And then I've got my Blade Guard over in the Wraiths as well.
Of course, yeah.
So I will pass the camera to Sam. So here we go, the Blade Guard into the Wraiths. I am hitting on 2s thanks to the Ancient.
Very nice.
So I drop 3. I'm not first round of combat, so I'm winning you on 4s. I get 3 wounds.
Nice.
So 3 save when you're invulnerable.
I left my dice over here. 3 wounds on a 4-up.
Oh, okay.
Failed them all.
Interesting.
How much damage is that?
Flat 2.
Oh no. So those 2 kill one, and that puts one down to 1 wound.
Singular wound.
So I shall put that on him.
Which is interesting.
He is
I've got
dead.
some Salt Marines left.
Yeah, although I already piled him in 3 inches from over there. Not thinking that was going to happen, so
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to get back in again. But those 2,
Yeah. So they'd be able to get in.
Yeah.
Because the dice would hit that. So those 2. So I will do those 2.
That was me trying to save time because of film, and I was like, just pile him in 3 inches.
Just do it. It'll be easy.
You're not going to kill him off.
Freeze.
5s?
Yeah, 1 wound. Which could do it.
-1, so 4 up. Hey!
You're fine. And then I have my Lone Blade Guard Sergeant over in the Lich Guard.
Yes.
So, that's a full house.
Indeed.
And first round of combat's a freeze.
Yes.
That is 2 wounds, sir.
2 4-up in runs. And he's passed them both.
Very nice.
Not what you wanted to see. I think that is everything, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So we will see what the state of the game is and give you Kai's wrap up for the end of turn 1.
So here we are. There is no point counting the points, because I count the points, I got none. And me and Sam spoke about it, and next turn, there's no point playing Sam's turn. We were gonna, but there's no point because you just mop up, and then I wouldn't do anything on my turn.
Basically, I was saying the Silent King would just, he's not in combat anymore, he killed everything that was in base-to-base contact with. So he would just move his 8 inches towards the Redemptor, shoot everything into your big tank, and then charge into the Redemptor, finish him off.
Yes.
The Wraith would fall back, and then my warriors would mop up everything that they were in combat with.
Yep.
They'd probably fly over and tag either your intercessors or your tank, depending on how much damage I do. And then these Lich Guard are stuck in combat with these, and those Lich Guard are stuck in combat with them. And yeah, you'd probably win this little melee down here.
Yeah.
But then, what do you do after that? I'm sat on 4 objectives. You're on 1.
The elephant in the room, I have no way to deal with him at all.
No.
I feel like we spoke about the only way I could deal with him is if you stand away and shoot him, and I don't have anything to do with that. So
Yeah, Eradicators
Yeah.
or las cannons.
Yeah.
You need some heavy weaponry. And most of your stuff is anti-infantry.
Yeah. It was not a good matchup for me. It's horrible. I can see why you mentioned these in loads of lists. I can see why, because that's horrific.
Oh, he's a beast.
He's
an
horrible.
absolute beast. He buffs everything. If you're taking a shooting army, it buffs all them. If you're taking a melee army, it buffs all them.
Yeah.
And then when we noticed the fight last ability.
Fight Last this edition is amazing.
huge.
I've used it loads, and it's gross. But the fact that it's more than 1 unit as well, like it only affected 1 unit, but the fact that it's more than 1 unit is insane.
It meant that I didn't have to interrupt over here.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get to do those attacks.
You managed
anyway.
to just completely.
So then I interrupted over there.
Yeah.
And if I hadn't, those Death Company would have done a serious chunk to those Lich Guard. These Lich Guard are already heavily depleted.
Yeah.
And in that scenario, actually, you've got a really good chance because most of my Lich Guard are gone and most of your Blade Guard are still there.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a big problem. So that one rule. And
Flip game. I was feeling pretty good. Like I was feeling all right, but I kept saying I ain't got any way to deal with Silent King. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with him. And then we were like, he just flipped, and I was like, yeah, that's a game changer. That's huge.
Yeah. I was just saying to Kai off camera that I think the fact that I got first turn was huge because it meant that I could get some damage out and get into the centre. All of the charges that Kai made in his turn would have got him into my lines
anyway,
in your first turn.
Yeah.
And then I would have negated all of my shooting and you'd have still killed the majority of those Lich Guard. So if you'd have gone first, I think you would have won. The way that we deployed was kind of like we were each going to alpha if we went first.
Yeah.
Just have a massive melee in the middle. And it was basically a draw. Like
I thought it was going to go more turns. I said 3. I thought turn 3.
Yeah.
This is the first ever game of 40k where it's been like end of turn 1 and I'm like, nope, done.
Yeah.
So it's a first for me and a first for the channel.
Yeah. Keeps it nice and short for the fans.
I don't know what else to say. Other than Sam's ruined special characters for me again. Because I used to hate special characters, and then I ran Mephisto, and I was like, oh, he's not that bad.
Yeah.
But it turns out it's because everyone online says he's terrible. So that's probably why I like him.
Maybe. I know, this is the first time I've used him.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, he's
a monster.
Some serious work.
He's crazy.
But I think if you knew you were going against him, you could probably tool up against him.
You could, you just wouldn't run any combat anywhere near him. You just have loads of anti-tank. Like, if you had tons of Eradicators, he's gone. But that's the thing. If you can tool the list, but obviously the tournament's saying
yeah,
you can't tool the list, and if that rocks up, that's gross.
Yeah.
Eyes.
And the things that I brought complemented it really well.
Yeah.
The idea was
yeah,
to
yeah.
have the big blob.
It worked.
There. And then the fact that the Wraiths and then the Veil meant that I could put so much pressure on this flank at the same time.
Yeah.
It meant that you couldn't just barrel everything into the centre like you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So remember your biggest squad of Blade Guard were tied up with the
Yeah,
Wraiths.
they were, yeah.
If all 13
I suppose,
Blade
yeah,
Guard come to the centre,
it's true, yeah.
delete it all, and then all 13 of them can pounce on the Silent King.
Yeah.
And you saw it. I mean, they took out 7 Lich Guard in one go.
Yeah, that was pretty grim.
They were chopping down Wraith every time. It's only one turn and there's so many casualties on both sides.
Ridiculous.
It was just haymaker after haymaker.
Yeah.
It was a crazy, crazy one-turn game.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen so many models removed in like one turn before. That was ridiculous.
No. And there's like half of his forces still stood there going like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's over? Like, these immortals have done nothing.
Yeah,
Your
my intercessors have done nothing. Yeah.
My Scarabs advanced. My Heavy Destroyer fluffed one
Yeah.
shot. And he's like, what? It can't be over.
Is that it? He's done.
But yeah, go home.
Yeah.
It is 1,000,000 degrees today as well. I don't,
Also-
if anybody's in the UK, oh my god.
I'm also
We are in the middle of a heat wave.
overheating in the office, so we can't have the aircon on because obviously you'll hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm lost for words and I'm going to melt into a puddle. So on that note, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the future for more battle reports.